Hey, expensive and fellow chatbackians who are watching on in this conversation. In that last video, you mentioned the first time you found out that wrestling was fake. I can't remember that. I really can't. I've always thought it was fake. So to me, it wasn't a pivotal point finding out. It used to bug me, people going, oh, how do you watch it? It's fake. And it's kind of like, well, of course it's fake. These dudes would be killing each other if this was real. It's entertainment. Have you watched real wrestling? It's terrible. So your actual question that you asked me, you mentioned that there was the stuff-ups in wrestling. He had the cast on the outside. And you asked me, what stuff-ups have I seen in movies that shouldn't have got through? And you know what? I'm a pretty heavy critique on movies, I feel. Like, I see a movie and I rip it. And it sometimes bugs me that I do it, but I just can't help it. I enjoy it. It's not that I don't enjoy it. I love these movies, but it's almost like I enjoy ripping on them. And you asked me that question, and the weird thing was I could not think of any. Mind blank. You just wiped my mind. Could not think of a single one. Took me a while. Actually went into my theatre room and looked through all my DVDs, just like, trying to get some inspiration or something. And then it came to me. But I didn't want to go big main films. I was trying to think of some more back alley films. And I came up with 3. So one of them is, it's an old movie. I mentioned Happy J the Clown in the last video. I'm going to mention him again. I think I watched it at his house years ago. It was called Raptor. And there's this stupid scene where this guy's in the car, can't find the keys, him and a girl in the car, making out, I think, can't find the keys. He jumps out of the car looking for the keys, gets slashed by this raptor. It cuts to her. She's in the car screaming and stuff. He smashes against the window, blood all over him, you know, that typical sort of scream on the window. She slides across into the front seat, starts the car up and goes. It's like, keys weren't there a second ago. Apparently they are now. And the next one, speaking of 3, the movie was called 3. It's got Billy Zane, I think. It's like people get crashed on an island and it's like a survival island movie. I love survival island movies. And this has a chick in it who is very well endowed, I should say. And you get to see her lovely breasticles in it. And when I say lovely, I mean lovely. So it's made me speechless. She's made me speechless just thinking about him. That's right. So she's wearing one piece of clothing. It cuts to another angle. The clothing's gone. It cuts back to the original angle. And it's back on there again. How do they not notice this stuff? And now, the main stuff up that I wanted to point out, so this is the best one, is I'm a Chucky fan. That's why I've actually moved location, because of this bad boy right here. I'm Chucky. Wanna play? My main man, the Chuckster. So Child's Play. The newest one that they brought out was The Curse of Chucky. Good movie, better than the 2 previous ones to it. So there's this one scene in it where she gets in an elevator, she's holding the bars, Chucky comes at her, and then just starts slicing away at her knuckles. Like, I'm talking 3 slices on each hand, down the knuckles. Then she grabs the blade, blood just pours out of her hand, and she pulls it out of Chucky's hands. So, just like you, expensive, I ain't no doctor. But I'm pretty sure, that those kind of wounds wouldn't heal in, 2 seconds. Because then the camera changes to a different angle. She no longer has the cuts on her knuckles. She's holding the knife, and if you cut the inside of your hand and your knuckles, there would be blood everywhere. There is like the tiniest dabble of blood on her hand. Not on her knuckles, just sort of on little bits of her hand. Ridiculous. How did that get through? Like, I understand there's other movies, but Chucky's quite a well-known license. It may not be a huge budget, but it'd definitely be bigger than those other 2s, and that kind of stuff up in a horror movie is terrible. But the funny thing is about it is, as terrible as the stuff up is, I kind of love it. I love finding a stuff up. And you almost enjoy certain scenes of a movie more if there's a stuff up in them, because you're kind of looking for it, and it's exciting to tell other people when you're watching, like, oh, check this bit out. This is great. Da-da-da-da. Awesome. So anyway, my question this time is actually a bit offbeat to what I was just talking about. But you can see I've got quite a few collectibles. Mr. Chuckster himself is one of them. And I can see in your videos that you have quite a few collectibles. I know I asked you what's your favourite question last time, but still, I'm going to do it again. What is your favourite of your collectibles? Give me your top 3. I want to see your top 3. If you feel you want to handball that question straight back to me and I'll show you my top 3, I don't mind. Let's do it. Either way, I'm Sad the Clown, and I'll see you tomorrow, expensive. Catch you later, chatbackers.